The reparenting inner child visualization. Please get comfortable by sitting up in a chair or lying down, whichever you prefer. Once you get comfortable, why don't we rest our hands on our legs and put our palms facing up. This is going to open us up to receive whatever it is we need during this visualization. You can also put your feet flat on the ground for more of a grounding, centering sort of sensation if it's something that you feel that you need right now. We're going to start by taking a deep breath in and out and in and out. And one more time, in and out. We're going to begin by thinking about a moment when we were younger and didn't feel that we got what we needed from a parent or a guardian. Maybe it was something that was big and dramatic that happened to us, and maybe it was just a smaller moment that left a big impression on us. It could also be something that our parent did to us directly, or just something that we needed their help and support on that we didn't get. Whatever it was, it left an impression on us, and we still think about it from time to time. Sometimes very little instances can leave a big impression on us, especially when we're young and we can't emotionally sort things out. Maybe you were called a name. Maybe you were smacked in the face. Maybe you were embarrassed in front of other people. Whatever it was, your parent didn't help you in a way that made you feel good and supported, and that stayed with you. You held onto those feelings until now, and we're going to release them. We aren't going to hold on to them anymore. Okay, now that we've thought about a moment that we feel that we didn't get supported in the way that we needed, we're going to start picturing exactly what happened and what it is we wanted and needed to happen at the time. While thinking about the situation, I want you to imagine the youngest version of yourself where you can remember this moment happening, where your parent didn't treat you or act how you wanted and needed at the time. I want you to picture the whole scenario. What did you look like? What were you wearing? About how old were you? What were your facial expressions like during this situation? What did your body language look like? Now, picture your parent that was involved in the situation. What did they look like at the time? What were they wearing? What were their facial expressions like during the situation? What did their body language look like? I want you to start to feel how you felt during this moment. Were you angry? Were you sad? Were you scared? Whatever it is, I want you to feel it as you go through the scenario in your head. Even though it may be uncomfortable, just hold on to that feeling. Now, I want you to picture the same situation, but just a little differently. Still hold on to the image of the little you in front of your parent in whatever the scenario was. But now, think about a version of your parent that you wanted and needed there for you. Imagine that their body language is changing right in front of the little you. It's becoming more relaxed and calm. It's totally different than how it was before. It's how you wanted them to act in the situation, how you wanted them to look. Imagine that their facial expressions are starting to change right in front of you. Those are becoming more relaxed and calm as well. Now imagine that they're saying something completely different to you than what they said in the original scenario. Or maybe in the original scenario, they said nothing, but now they're talking to you. If it was them that hurt you in the original scene, they are apologizing in a way that you wanted them to. They're letting you know that they see you and they're sorry. Maybe it was someone else that hurt you in the original scene and your parent didn't react in a supporting and comforting way. You're now imagining them being supportive, comforting you in a way that you wanted and needed at the time. Whatever situation you pictured, you're now picturing it ending completely differently because you're getting the love and support you needed from your parent. The love and support that you didn't originally get. It may also be helpful to imagine your visualized parent hugging the little you. Imagine them transferring their new, comforting energy onto the little you. And maybe just hold on to how that feels. That transference of calming, comforting energy. You may feel a little release right now, and that's totally okay. It can be painful to picture the younger you feeling angry, sad, scared, or whatever you felt, but didn't have the support to release correctly. It can also be painful to think about past situations that we haven't been able to let go of. You're now able to reparent yourself through the situation, however it was that you needed. You're now capable of giving your younger self whatever it is that they needed then. You can then release the emotions from that moment and keep them in the past. You don't need to bring them into your future. Now, imagine a little version of you walking out of the scene with your new visualized parent. As they walk, they begin to transform into the now you. You're walking into a new scene of something you would be doing today. Maybe sitting in your house or your car. Just something that's totally normal for you now. How do you feel now? Do you feel lighter? more empowered to reparent yourself around things that you needed as a child? Just know that we have the ability to heal ourselves. We don't need to wish our life was different or that we had different parents or a different childhood. We were meant for this life. It's our job to make the most of it and heal our past to have a great future. We can have whatever life we want. We just need to believe it. Okay, the visualization is now over. Please spend some time journaling about this visualization if you feel it would be helpful to you. You can write about the release that you felt and then the feeling that you had afterwards. Maybe how good it felt, or just how light you felt afterwards. And feel free to repeat as many times as you need. Thank you so much for listening.